All right, Virgo. Okay, let's see if we can try this again. All right. I'm going to go ahead and leave these cards here, but because I had to start over, I am going to pull a fresh deck. I want to kind of talk about this or go over this a little bit. The first card that I pulled was leadership. Leadership specifically talks about supervisory management, something like that. And it can happen in any job field that you're in. It does not have to be, okay, well, that's impossible for a teacher. Well, I've had people that I've talked to who even become principals. So I am seeing that with this particular job profession, it could be any type of head, okay, of something or some type of supervisor or management. And I've been seeing this a lot actually here for Virgos, to be completely honest with you. Now, you also had rebel. This is letting me know that for some of you, this could be you trailblazing, meaning there is something that you're doing that's going to be different. You're going to be able to help people, and you are doing it in a very unique way. I don't know what that could be for every profession. Maybe this has something to do if you are a lawyer, how you actually come to court and what you present as far as your case. This could be something that you're going to be inventing. This could be something that you're writing. Okay. I definitely see that you're trailblazing or you're a trailblazer, which means you're starting, you're making something new, or that's what I'm hearing. You're making something new here with the Rebel card. Now, here with prudence, okay, prudence specifically talks about, money going out. Okay, we want to know about money coming in, but this does talk about money going out. All right. And it literally says, do not let your balances or the balances your credit card get too high where you're not able to afford to pay the bill, yada, yada. You see what I'm saying? Now, you did get unexpected, okay? Unexpected problems. It doesn't necessarily always have to come in the form of money, but I do feel like it could be some type of unexpected problem that you guys could be facing. It could be unexpected expense with your car, it could be something that you may have to buy for your house. But I am seeing some type of unexpected expense, and it does not have to be huge, but that is what I'm saying, okay? Now, what I'm going to do is clarify with this deck. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that because these have more words on it and it can give me an idea of what it could be for a lot of you. This is for Virgo. Let's get leadership for Virgo. So, Virgo, I'm seeing that someone had their eye on you here. When it comes down to leadership, you got the eyeglasses. That means that you have been watched for a while in your position, which is a good thing. So that means that if someone is going to be recommending some type of role to you, I do feel, not even really feel, it really does talk about because there is some type of recognition or because someone has their eye on you, there's going to be some type of recognition. And I'm even seeing that here with shooting star because for some of you, this is what you've been wanting. You've been wanting some type of advancement, okay, when it comes down to your work, your job. This could be this being promoted, okay, is what I'm saying here. So it started with someone actually watching your work, okay? And I'm not saying watching you, but watching your work, the work that you produce, that type of thing. And there is going to be something that you really, really want with this shooting star. Now, what that means in your career profession, I'm not sure, but that is something that I'm saying here. Okay. Some of you guys did take a loss because I'm even seeing again here at the bottom of the deck something that you're lost or losing here. Let's get rebel here for Virgo. Let's get rebel. Let's get rebel. Yeah, exactly. Innovation. This is so funny. This is the reason why I use this deck because I remember that some of these cards were in here. Like I said, remember when I said that you guys are doing things, it's almost like a new invention, something new that you are creating that no one else, I mean, no one else has done. And then if someone has done it, it was not known. Okay. It's like the academic world didn't know, or in that particular field, no one knew about it. Okay. So something that you're doing, you will be a trailblazer, and that's what I'm really liking about this particular set of cards. Something new that you're doing. Here it is again with Knight. I feel like there could be someone that's going to come in and help you, okay, because you have a message or it says heroic or someone being a hero. Now, I do feel like this is maybe some type of assistance from what I'm seeing, and this is more so divine assistance because we have at the bottom of the deck sapphire, and then it literally says spiritual. I literally just saw spiritual. So I am seeing that there's going to be some type of assistance, but that is a part of that eyeglass. That's a part of where someone is watching you and they want to come in and assist you in some kind of way. This could be backing financially. This could be just someone saying, hey, I'll put you in the front so you can speak to the CEO to get this position. Either way, that is something that I'm seeing, which helps a lot. Okay. I really see that you have the ability to get things done. This is exactly what Tool said. Okay. It says the ability to actually perform your job and get things done. So that is something that I'm definitely seeing here. Okay. All right. Let's get prudence here for Virgo. Prudence. Prudence for Virgo. So, Virgo, you have transformation. Well, looking at prudence when it says do not let your balance get out of control or your resources too high, there's going to be a renewal of that, okay? Because part of this is loss again. Remember, the phoenix is coming out, coming up after some type of problem, maybe even hardship. But again, this prudence talks about you spending, right? There could be a mistake with something that you guys are spending too much of your money on, okay? But I feel like there is going to be some type of transformational energy. This is you transforming your mind, though. You're going to have to change your spending habits, is what the Phoenix card is basically saying. Changing your spending habits, okay? Because you can end up getting yourself in some type of trap, financial trap here with optical illusion. I don't know. A lot of you guys like to spend money on really beautiful things. You like nice things. So I feel like that's something that you guys are doing. And it could be because of an emotional thing too. I think I talked about this either with you or Sagittarius last week, that sometimes you could be spending based on your emotion. I'm still seeing that here, but I do feel like maybe you can, if you don't be careful, you're going to end up putting yourself into some type of, you know, tough situation if you are not spending clearly or correctly, rather. Let's go ahead. Let's get one more card here for prudence. Thank you. So you have broken vase. Yeah, again, it talks about hardship. So this is just what I'm saying. This is like what you're going to experience, but you see how these two are basically saying things that you guys are experiencing now. There's going to be some type of help that's going to come in, and with your ability, with what your guys are able to do with talent or whatever. Okay, so you guys can be really good at computers, really good at singing or whatever. There's going to be some type of recognition. Over here, this feels like this is usually my future position. This feels like, okay, I know a lot of Virgos who have already been in this position. So it's saying because there is some type of hardship that you guys are experiencing, you got to be careful about what you spend, what goes out. Like I mentioned before, you have to be careful about what goes out of your wallet, okay? Because you don't know, something can come up here with, again, with some type of unexpected situation. Here it says chocolate. A lot of you guys are like, oh, I can treat myself. I'm just going to go ahead and treat myself here with this chocolate. I'll treat myself. It's okay to treat yourself, but at the same time, just be careful with that because, again, you know, it's you basically spending more than what you can afford. So we had unexpected and then loss hit the unexpected card. Okay. Okay. So I feel like your money could be in a state of delicacy. There could be some type of setback that you guys are experiencing. Or some of you guys, it's not that it was unexpected. I feel like, again, it could be a part of the situation. And, you know, you're working a 9 to 5. So it's not necessarily something that will happen where you won't be working. But I do feel like there could be problems or issues at your job where you think that they are improving and it's not. This could be with coworkers or whatever. So I do feel like it's going to feel like a setback, or for some of you are going to be in this energy feeling like, oh my God, here we go again. But with the loss, I mean, there could be just in general some of you guys, there is going to be, some unexpected expense. You have detail, fine-tune inspection. This one talks about paying attention. Why is that coming out? It's something that you didn't check. Something that, now what would that mean? Check. Is it a check? I don't know why I'm looking at check. Is it a check that some of you guys lose? But that's so interesting because no one actually used paper checks anymore. No one actually used checks, but it does feel like a check. It feels like a check that possibly supposed to come in that doesn't come in. Let's get more for unexpected. Yeah, I'm going to show you that in a minute. But then even at the bottom, you have some type of, this is unexpected because again, it says sudden unexpected at the bottom of the day. But I'm trying to figure out where is it coming from? Let me see if I can use a tarot for that. Now, I just saw that for some of you, this could be a job that may have been offered to you. And then for some odd reasons, I don't know if someone recants the job or, you come to find out that they chose someone else. Now, that is something that I saw. Okay. Let me see. It could also be some type of partnership. Let's say if you guys have deals or something like that, a partnership that you guys have with someone, and because there's bad communication, you lose out on money. So let's just say you have your own business, and there's someone that's helping you, or someone that has their own profession with doing the lights or the electrical in your shop. Okay. And you say, I need this done by this day, I need this done by that day, yada, yada, right? And because the person doesn't read doesn't listen to their text message, their voicemails or text messages, the person doesn't get it done. And there's an event and you lose money because there's no lights. Okay. I'm just using these as an example where I am saying that even things that you invest in, okay, that there could be some type of loss because again, someone in general dropped the ball here, which is interesting. This is exactly what it looks like that they are doing. They got dumbbells, but this looks like a ball in their hand. So it looks like something happens because someone drops the ball. That's another example. Give me another example, please. So I feel like for some of you, thank you, Spirit. I feel like for some of you, part of the loss could be like, let's say you have multiple streams of income. Part of the loss could be one of those incomes, not being, sourceable anymore, meaning that you can't really draw off of that particular source. You see what I'm saying? It's like you had 3, now you only have 2. Okay, that's just an example. And that is definitely something that I am seeing. Okay, so that is a loss. Can I get some more, please? I'm also seeing that for some of you guys, there is some type of loss because of some unexpected expense for some of you, not all of you, some unexpected expense that your ex did on a card. It could have been I could be something that your child may even be doing. I'm saying that it could come from either a child that may have that it was an expense that they needed or something that comes up for the child, which would be unexpected. Or I'm also seeing that something that your ex did that just now came in the mail. So let's say you guys broke up, okay? You're going to find out something about something that had happened in the past, and then now all of a sudden you have to pay for it. Again, it could have happened in April, and then now all of a sudden you just now know about it now in November. I'm going to get one more. This is going to be for Virgo. Some of you are taking a loss with some kind of family situation. So let's say, you know, you were in a marriage and the marriage was, that is, you know, you were stable because the person you were with, you know, they were very, you know, very stable. Maybe for some of you, the person could have even been wealthy. And now there is a divorcing, there is something like that that I'm seeing. And of course, your lifestyle is not going to be as comfortable as you would like it to be if you were in the marriage, you know? So I feel like for a lot of you, you know, there's this negotiation deal where some of you guys are saying we're going to go 50-50 when it comes down to, oh, that there, let's say you had this is so funny because this actually happened to a client of mine just literally, we were talking about that. I'm hearing 50-50, and that's what was supposed to happen. You know, let's say if you have a roommate, okay, and the person doesn't pay half of their share. I'm also saying, again, like I said before, there could be 50-50 going in, dealing with something with children. You didn't have to do that before. So now more money is coming out of your wallet. That is something that I'm seeing here. I'm being told to pull one more because there's another situation that some of you guys. Now, I do see that some of you guys are going to be, and it's a good thing. Thank you. It's a good thing. Some of you guys are going to actually be, you know, it's not unexpected. It is one of those things where it's an unexpected expense. Not necessarily that's going to throw you off. Yes, it could a little bit, but it has something to do with a party. And I feel like this party could either be a wedding. I'm not thinking that it's a party like, you know, something for Thanksgiving or something for, you know, Christmas or something. No, it's not like that. It is like an event. And to me, the event has something to do specifically for a wedding, something that you know you have to push through with, even though you already done sent out the invitations, everything is already done. They come and tell you, you know, what if you get your dress and all of a sudden the dress doesn't fit? And in order for you to have it back at a certain time, it's going to be literally like $2,000 for you to do it. I'm telling you, it feels like something like that is what I'm seeing when it comes down to an expense that will be unexpected. Okay. Let's go ahead. Let's see what the tarot has to say. This is for Virgo. Virgo, you got the 9 of Pentacles. What am I getting off of this card? I feel a lot of independent contractors or people who have their own business, not necessarily being satisfied with what is going on in their business. This is the reason why I said that shooting for the stars. Shooting for the stars is you doing something on your own. And there is going to be something that you're going to achieve, believe it or not. I know it may not look like that just based off of what we saw here with these two cards, basically. But again, we're back here. My spirit always does it sometimes in reverse. I've noticed that a lot when I've done readings where I cannot say something is a past. I could tell you for a fact. But one thing that I am saying that for a lot of you, you are shooting for the stars, and that is going to be something that you're going to do. But it's an unsatisfactory energy right now. You're not at where you want to be. You're not at where you feel like you should be. Okay. And so remember I said promoted or promoting. I feel like there's going to be some type of advancement. Anytime you see the 9 of Pentacles, in a way, I can always tell by the other part of the cards, but there is going to be some type of advancement. Okay. Even for those who have their own job, or even for those who may be in some type of 9-to-5 corporate world. Let's go ahead. Let's keep going. This is going to be for Virgo. Thank you. It is going to be a little slow coming. Okay. So it's like it's going to take its time. It's going to take its time. And that's what I'm saying here with the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like more than anything, you're more so just waiting. You're waiting for things to change. You know, I mean, this is a patient energy. And so I want to say it's more so you waiting, because I do see that where things may have slowed down. Remember, the Knight of Pentacles is a very slow, it is a very slow knight. So, what can you do in the meantime? This is the reason why prudence came out. This is about how you spend your money, what you spend your money on, that type of stuff. So, I do see that things have slowed down, but this card could be in more than one energy from what I'm saying. I feel like it is a slowdown, but it's also a need to be patient. Okay. Yes, I feel like some of you guys could be holding on by a string, holding on by a thread is what I'm actually seeing. Okay. So I do feel like, yes, things are going to, something is going to happen. But this is interesting because you have this knight with the flag, and then you have this knight here that's very slow. So I do feel like there is going to be someone that's going to come in here, very like-minded individual is what it looks like to me. Someone who thinks exactly like you, that's going to help you. That's going to be really good because this talks about practicality, but it is a in time energy. Okay. So that's what I'm saying. Let's see what else is going to come out here for Virgo. Okay. I saw that. Thank you. Okay. All right. So I do feel, yes, I do feel there is going to be something new. I don't know. I'm starting to see something new. For some of you, there's going to be a new area of work that you're going to actually experience. You have two cards that talks about illusions. Now, this is what's so crazy. This one talked about illusions, and Moon card is an illusionary energy. So I'm trying to figure out, why is illusion coming out? When I clarify this, I want to figure out why. I mean, I feel a change, yes, or maybe you are unaware of a change. Something is hidden from you here with the Moon card. There could be something that's hidden from you, because you got to understand, if you're at a job, if you're working, there's people around all the time, right? So I feel like there could be, what if this could be a good thing that's hidden, right? Because we saw that someone was watching you or someone see your work, but you are just kind of oblivious to it. The Moon card talks about oblivious energy. So with this one, it could be, it's just something that's unknown. I'm seeing it twice, and this is why I'm saying this. Something that's hidden that you do not know. Okay. When we get to this, we'll find out why. This is for Virgo. Judgment, a phone call, a phone conversation here with the Judgment card. And it's a decision that you're going to have to make. Let's get into it. Let's see why this is coming out. I do want to start with this Moon card and Judgment before I go backwards. Moon card for Virgo. Second house. This is a Taurus energy. Taurus energy is all about flourishing, right? Taurus energy is basically about things growing. So it's interesting because the Moon card is here, and it's hitting like, what is it's like something isn't there's something, this could be back talk at your job, that maybe someone could be trying to like sabotage you in some kind of way, because there's some dishonesty here, there's some unfairness here, and I feel like it's because you don't know, which it could be keeping you from the place that you're trying to go, keeping you from growth. Because when you see this again, we did see that there's going to be a leadership position. So if you're at your job, somebody could have caught wind that you're the person that they want, you're the person that they want to give this position to. And then behind the scenes, there could be some sabotory energy here. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, Three of Pentacles at work. That's exactly what I'm saying. So I feel like there is someone just in general that's around you at your job that could be insecure over the fact that you are advancing. And I feel like they're trying to stop your growth. They're trying to stop your evolving. Okay. It ain't gonna work, but that's what I'm saying. Okay. Let's get one more for that moon card. Huh. I was trying to figure out what the hell that was. Now it makes sense a little bit because you had illusionary twice. So there is definitely some type of discord. Okay, I'm just going to tell you, with the lovers energy, I don't really know what I could get off the lovers energy. I feel like this is co-workers. That's the only thing that I can say. It is someone that's around you, co-workers, that type of thing. Is sneaky energy. It is something that's very sneaky that I am seeing because the moon card, I could not figure out what the hell that meant, and even with the empress, but it's growth. And it's like, oh, somebody trying to keep you from something. Someone's scheming. Someone is, conniving, being dishonest behind your back, keeping you from getting something that you deserve. Let's go ahead. Let's get this judgment card here. Let's get judgment. Let's see what's coming in here. Judgment. Truly, when I look at judgment card and pay attention to this three of wands, remember I'm clarifying the judgment. Looking at this judgment card, this is the universal's call. This has nothing to do with you. Remember, I said it's a call, and I don't know why I said that, right? Because I know that usually, in general, for the most part, depending on what I'm seeing, right? It always sits next to a good card where I always know that the money is going to be better, right? And you kind of see it with the Nine of Pentacles, right? But no, that's true. But it's like this is according to the universe. So there's a stall for some odd reason. Okay. There's a pause, there's a delay. But when it's time, it's going to happen because my three of wands energy is always expansion. It is always, overturning any trenches, things that are in your way, things that are standing in your way. Yeah, standing in your way here with the Seven of Wands. That is what I'm saying. Okay. Because I also feel like there's been like a sense of ruin, or some of you guys feel like, oh my God, like I can't believe this person ruined my chance for this to happen. So it's like the universe comes in, okay, and defends you in some kind of way, defends your position on this planet. And I'm saying that more so in a general way, but how can the universe actually defend you and help you? Well, it's the very fact that you have the three of wands. The three of wands is like you still could be in expectation for the things that you're actually wanting. You are in expectation and should be still in expectation of the things that you are wanting. Okay. None of your efforts are going to go unnoticed. It's something that I'm also seeing here with the Seven of Wands. And again, we go back to this card. That's the reason why the eyeglass is there. Your efforts are not going to go unnoticed. Let's get your last card here. And the Queen of Wands came out, which is always a brilliant card to see. Okay. So there is going to be, this is you popping now. You're moving on. You're going to be more fulfilled. And again, remember that there are certain cards that feels like leadership. Okay. So she's the exact same energy. It feels like now there is this rebirth, which we saw earlier. But there is something that I'm seeing here with the Queen of Wands where now you're more magnetized. You're able to get things. People are able to help you. It is very serendipitous. Okay. And I do feel that energy. Okay. So you're able to attract things and bring things in without really hardly any effort. And this is according to the universe with that judgment card. I never look at that judgment card in that way, but I'm telling you for a fact, I can totally see it. I do see a lot of, at the bottom of the deck, you have the Seven of Pentacles, which, gives the energy of just working, but just waiting to actually benefit from the things that you've worked for and worked hard for. And I do see that it is going to help. This is the 7 and this is the 9. Financial freedom and financially independent, okay, is where you're going to be. Now, what I'm seeing here with love, and remember, love is like only 2 minutes of this reading. Basically, A lot of you guys are pulling out of an illusionary situation. A lot of you guys are pulling out of a situation where there has been nothing but disillusionment, meaning you've been in third parties. It's all over the reading where you've been with the individuals where there was third parties, whether they're, whether you were married or whether they were married. Nothing about this feels like it was committal or monogamous. Okay. I don't see it. And this is where I also love the fact that the Seven of Wands is here, because you are at a place where you are defending your stance in life now. The Nine of Pentacles coming out again. This is how I knew it was future. You are freeing yourself from that energy. You're going to be free and available, okay, to reach for the stars. There's a wish fulfillment coming in here for you as well when it comes down to love, okay, sitting right above the Nine of Pentacles head. All right. So I do see that for some of you, you're going to actually be dating someone who is of a different race or a different culture. I'm seeing that as well. I see that for some of you, you may meet this person at the gym. Specifically today, I see that you may meet this person at the gym. Okay. I'm also seeing here that you're going to have possibly two different people that you can choose from. I said that before. I do not see a past energy in this reading at all. I don't see anyone from the past in your reading. I'm sorry, but I don't. Okay. It was a dead end situation. And this is what you're realizing. You put a lot of your time and energy in something that was not going to grow. There it is again, right? So could have been a lot of satisfaction, a lot of pleasure with that chocolate, right? You were being satisfied, possibly sexually. Something is better than nothing is what I'm hearing, right? So I do see that it was something that was not going to grow from that. Yeah, it looks like this person may have had a wife or a husband. Okay. I am seeing, or a baby mama, someone that they could have been living with. Okay. So you are freeing yourself from that. Okay. And this is going to be a part of your responsibility. Stop allowing them coming in your life saying it's not over, because they're keeping you trapped. We talked about traps earlier. And in this particular situation, I am seeing that you are dealing with someone that is keeping you particularly trapped. Okay. You had beware. This is a very cunning energy and someone who only wants their way and their way only. It's their way or the highway. Now I'm going to go ahead and bring the lovely card out, your last card. This is in particular for the love. Let's see what comes out here. This is for Virgo. Someone definitely has a child. Thank you. Here it is again. No way in the world. Remember this came out last night? This is where a lot of you are headed. Okay. And this is where I feel like some of the unexpected expense is going to come from. That's why I said sometimes unexpected expense doesn't necessarily have to be because of a bad circumstances. It could be because you're planning something, right? And it's like, it's bad because you weren't expecting that expense to come about. Yeah, it's bad in that way. But a good thing, because I am seeing heavy marriage in your reading. Like I've been seeing that totally. I don't even know why I even said that when I got to that part. That's what I saw. And yeah, it makes sense. I totally forgot that marriage came out yesterday in your reading. Now, the last card here that was really supposed to go on the table is manipulator. Okay. Some of you guys in general are dealing with someone who I'm not saying that, they want to be with their person, but they are. That is reality. That is fact. It doesn't matter if you feel that that person is being cunning, if you feel like that person is being manipulative, because I'm saying this is what you're thinking, not necessarily what spirit is saying. I feel like, there are some people who your partner could be dealing with, right? That could be very manipulative and controlling, and it's a sex-based relationship. But I feel like there is a situation with majority of you where you are very much aware that there is another person. And you're saying, oh, they're doing whatever they have to do in order to keep them. Well, I mean, they've been with them for a very long time. Okay. So I don't necessarily feel like they're doing whatever they have to do, but a lot of you guys feel like they're manipulating the person that you want to be with. Okay. That is the card that I'm seeing. For some of you, you're in this situation. For others, there's going to be some type of marriage energy where someone is going to be free to come in to love you. Definitely. This is what I have for you here, Virgo. Thank you guys so much for coming back to my channel. And again, if you guys are new, please like and subscribe, hit that notification bell. If you're interested in a personal reading, all of that is below. All right, Virgo, I'll see you later. Bye.